Hello and welcome to today's session. My name is Henry Smith from IamWealthyandRich.com, and I want to welcome you to today's session. If you're here for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're coming back, thank you very much for continuing to come back and listen to our videos. And just for those who are new, what this is really about, the I Am Wealthy and Rich, is a statement that I've learned to say to myself, and I want to get other people to say that to themselves as well. So I am wealthy and rich, and I want you to say you are wealthy and rich, but not say you are wealthy and rich. Say I am wealthy and rich, as in you. And as more and more people say that, it's going to change the vibration of a lot of people. And certainly do that for me. That, among other words, there are some other things that you need to say as well. But that's a good place to start. Now, this is all about basically helping people, assisting people to help them to understand how to understand the game of money and play it well, so that you can live the life of your dreams and have whatever lifestyle you want, whether you want the kind of lifestyle that's in the background here, if you want that kind of lifestyle, or whatever lifestyle you want. It's going to take time and money. And if you've got the right combination of time and money, you can have whatever lifestyle you want. However, disclaimer, okay, I'm talking about there's two parts to this part. There's a mindset strategy, develop what we call a wealth prosperity mentality that we teach you to develop, to cultivate and develop. And that's the first step in leading you in the right direction. And then there's the investment strategy, what to invest in, what kind of assets to invest in, so that you can actually make money while you sleep, basically, make money, and it's going in the right direction. So if you combine the right wealth and prosperity mentality and the investment strategy, you will be able to have, over a period of time, you will be able to have whatever lifestyle you really want to go after. Now, and if you don't want a lifestyle like this, it's fine. You can have whatever lifestyle that suits you. You may be happy with your lifestyle. You just may want more time in your life to do, do the things that you really like. Basically, to be able to live life on your terms. Okay, and what I've done is that started building an investment portfolio last year from nothing, from scratch. And got to a certain level where it started to become more significant, and then it grew. And then this year I started shooting videos and recording it, because I'm actually documenting this. I thought it'd be a good idea. I didn't think about it last year. I had no idea I'd do it this year, but I thought, why not? It will help a lot of people. So that's what I'm going to do. Every day I come on, create a video showing the latest figures, what's happening, how the investment portfolio has gone up day by day. And it's gone up, it could go down, it could stay the same. That's just what happens. However, disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial, what's the other word? Planner. I'm not a financial planner, not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, not investment advice. It's not legal advice. Understand that risk, investments can be risky. And so you could lose all the money, you have. It could happen. It certainly hasn't happened for me, but I'm just saying, it could happen. Always do your due diligence or research. If you're working with a financial planner, consult with them first. And what's the other thing? There's something else you meant to say, disclaimer. I can't remember. But anyway, disclaimer, I'm not a financial planner, and I'm just showing you what has worked for me. That's what I'm sharing, what's worked for me. So there's no guarantee. What's the word? Past performance is no guarantee of future expectations or outcome. That's true, yeah. So it's good that you hear all these kind of things, but then, make up your own mind. So what I do is share my screen, enter today's figures, and then we have a little, I give you a little inspirational thoughts, food for thoughts to take away. So I'm going to share the screen right now. And that's our website, by the way. I'll talk to you about this in a minute. IamWealthyandRich.com. How to understand the game of money and play it well. But what I want to talk about right now is the figures. So, like I said, since the beginning of February, I've been tracking the figures, recording the figures down here for two sides of the portfolio. And whether it's good days or not so good days, when it goes backwards, we put it in red. When it goes forward, we put it in green. And so in the end of February, we had let's put quick catch up. Started with nothing middle of last year, summer last year, 2020. By January, the end of January 2021, it had reached 106,000. And so I started tracking it from then in February. And then, so at the end of February, it had done 37,860 above the 106,000. That's a 35.7% increase. And now we continue, in the month of March. So here we are now. Today is the 10th of March. Let's put today's date in. I'm going to go to the asset summary. This is just one of our portfolios. I'm not going to explain everything that I'm doing, but I just thought I'd pick this portfolio and track it. So what this shows is this is to do with crypto investments, so cryptocurrency assets, and these are digital assets, and it's a very powerful industry asset class to be invested in at the moment, and in general, because there's a new trend going on. Now, what we have on the left-hand side is the dollar amount, and on the right-hand side is the pounds, Great British pounds, pound sterling amount, just so that I can kind of keep track, because I live in the UK. So, and this is updated every few minutes via live feed and to my portfolio, and these are the kind of summary of the figures. So here we have the altcoins, and then we have the one Bitcoin. So Bitcoin at the moment is probably around 56. That's what it is, one Bitcoin in there. And we have several altcoins. Altcoins are any other cryptocurrencies apart from Bitcoin. Now, it's not enough just to pick any old altcoin. Ours are specially selected for certain reasons. A lot of research has gone into them, and they're specially selected. So that's why we get a positive result. So this portfolio has excelled several hundred percent in the last 9 to 10 months. So it's already very successful. And we're basically, to be honest with you, just getting started as far as this. We're only in March, we're not at the end of the year yet. So there's another 9, 10 months to go. So so what I'll do, I'll record this one's 151,088. 151,088. So the time now is 17. It's a bit late today, but I had some things to do. So what was it again? 151,088.08. I think, is it 151? 151,088.80. Oh, 0.80. Right, 80. Okay. And that is a plus, I believe, on yesterday's. Yeah, it's a 2,269 plus. And the overall, so that's the altcoins. This is the altcoin column. And the overall, which is 207,986,044. So 207,986. 207,986.44. Was that 44? Yeah. 207,986.44. Yep, that's correct. So that is a, what is that? About 4,000 something. 4,800 gain on yesterday. So, that's the way the market goes. The market goes up, 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 then it goes down, 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 and I record it regardless. It doesn't really matter to me. I understand how the market works. I don't expect it to keep going straight up continuously. It's alive. It's dynamic. So it goes up and down, ebbs and flows, ins and outs. It's alive. So expect it to go up, expect it to go down. But as long as it goes up and down in an upward direction, that's, that's what matters. So, yeah, pretty pleased with the results. Like I said, several 100% increase since I started it, which, you could several 100%, you literally get 2% in the bank or something like that. And we're not even talking about 2% or 10%. We're not even talking about if you can get 50%, or you can get 100%. We're talking about several 100% here. So, yeah, you need to understand what's happening financially, and as they start to print money, and I covered that in a couple of videos ago, so you can check that out. We talked about the M1 money supply If you don't know what that is, Google it and find out what's happening. And so you need to be able to stay ahead of the money supply, of inflation, of the cost of capital, not behind, not even keeping up. If you try and keep up with it, you're just staying, what it means you're staying stationary. You know, look about the industry and things are growing. You know, we're talking about Bitcoin currently. Let's refresh this and make sure we're the right thing about the right thing. Yeah, it's about the same. Bitcoin is currently around 56-ish. Ethereum is that. You know, the industry has grown dramatically. You know, we're talking about a 1 trillion market cap. 1 trillion. This is 1 trillion for your information. This is just going to be 57. 1 trillion is in Bitcoin alone. So the market cap is 1.7 trillion, 1.7 trillion, of which Bitcoin holds about 1 trillion of that, but all the rest share it. And there are many other cryptocurrencies. Again, you've got to choose the right ones, or you just go backwards. But there's a lot happening. In the last 24 hours alone, over 52 billion has gone into Bitcoin. So if you think things are not happening or people are not, because people are doing this. And if you're not doing this, you're missing out big time. Okay. In terms of companies and market cap, all the biggest, respectable, most powerful companies and things in the world, gold has got the largest market cap at the moment. So 10 trillion in gold. Apple has got 2 trillion. This is a Saudi Arabian company, whatever. It's got, 1.9 trillion. Microsoft is 1.7 trillion. Amazon is 1.5 trillion. Silver has got 1.4 trillion wrapped up in silver. Alphabet, which is Google company, or the other way around, Google, which is Alphabet's company, 1.3 trillion. And Bitcoin's 1 trillion. So Bitcoin is up there in the top 10. If you want to find out what Facebook is 700 billion, so it's not even a trillion yet. Tesla is 652 billion. Lots of companies that you might recognize, okay? Johnson & Johnson, JP Morgan, Walmart, 300 billion. Walt Disney, you know, lots of PayPal is 285 billion, okay? Comcast, you know, some of you, Netflix is 225 billion, okay? Unilever, if you know, Coca-Cola, everyone knows Coca-Cola, 219 billion. It's a lot. Nike, okay, or Nike, some people call it Nike, some people call it Nike, 216 billion. Ethereum is another cryptocurrency, you know, it's right up there with the big boys as well. L'Oreal, 211, and so on and so forth. So even Pfizer and so on, you know, 100 and something. So to think that, oh, Bitcoin is not, let me help you understand. It has come of age. Bitcoin has come of age. It's in there with the top 10 in the world. So if you're not taking advantage of this cryptocurrency phenomenon that is happening, and Bitcoin is just the tip of the iceberg, there are other cryptocurrencies that that can accelerate far more than Bitcoin. So now, Bitcoin, don't get me wrong, Bitcoin is powerful. It's very, very solid. And I teach people to have an assorted portfolio of Bitcoin and other altcoins. That's why I have Bitcoin and other altcoins. That's why I have Bitcoin and other altcoins. But you've got to have, you know, don't just have only Bitcoin. You've got to have altcoins as well. But Bitcoin's a good place to start. Where are we? So just to help you understand, things are happening. Okay? You don't think it's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. And people are missing out. So many people are missing out. But just you know, a little proof of the market, just so you understand that things are happening. You know, a while ago, like I said, 14 months ago now, 14 months ago in February, I started working on my mindset. I always knew that it takes the right wealth and prosperity mindset to attract wealth, but I didn't have a practical way, a consistent, that I can apply that technique consistently. I had some methods that worked, but they were difficult to apply, and you know, it was difficult to be consistent. Then I came across some information, and lots of different information. I put a lot together, combined with the things I've learned over the years, and a very, very simple formula that I applied for improving my wealth and prosperity mindset. And I practiced it every day diligently. Why? Because I was determined to change things, change my life around. And at that time, in February, when I first started it, and I also, probably around March or so, I was thinking about cryptocurrency investing. I had no money, zero. And I was thinking about, where can I even find $500? If I can just find $500 just to get a little fingernail in it. I didn't even know I was going to get that, but I thought, no, I'll try some ways. But lo and behold, after consistently working on my mindset, doors opened up, and I was able to get quite a lot of money to invest. And then the investment started taking off, and they're several hundred times what they are today, several 100% what they are today. That's what I mean, several 100% what they were when I invested in last May or June. So I know this thing works because I could never put together a six-figure portfolio being the kind of person I was before. You see, I know what I was before, the kind of bad habits I had and the way I used to think. And I know that version of Henry couldn't have done this. But the new version of Henry has done this. That's because I'm a new person. And I'm still working on myself because there's a long way to go. But what I'm trying to show you that it's working. The whole purpose of showing these numbers is not to show off. It's to show you, number one, to lead by example. Because there's no point in me talking about being positive, open my mouth, be positive, be positive, be positive, and I'm not showing anything. I've got to show, yes, got to be positive, but I'm showing you how I can apply it to the real world. Practical application, how it can produce real results you can eat, because you can't eat positivity, which it takes money to buy things. So that's the reason why, to show that if I can do it, so can you. That's the thing. If I can do it, so can you. All right. So I wanted to help you understand that everybody deserves the good life. Everybody deserves to be rich. And you need to. I wrote this little quote down. Where is it? There, I think it's here. Hope you can see my screen. It says, you make the most of your life by making yourself rich. You make the most of your life by making yourself rich. Another one also says, as you help yourself, you help others. I don't want, that's what I'm going to show you. Take note of that, write it down, pause the video and write it down. You make the most of your life by making yourself rich. And as you help yourself, you help others. Okay. So let's go back to I think you were just seeing my face. I wasn't sharing my screen, was I? So let's try that again. You didn't see it, did you? Let's go back again. Let's try again. I should have shared my screen. Apologize. There I was thinking that you're seeing what I was doing. So let's share again. Right now, if I click on this, please. Right, and I click on this. I said, please write it down. And you're saying, write what down? Okay, come on, guys. Okay, so there we go. So you make the most of your life by making yourself rich. Write it down and remember that. Okay, if you want to really live life to the full, you make the most of your life by making yourself rich. So good things are out there, and you just got to, you're entitled to get them. You just have to grow, to develop, and to be that person who deserves those type of things by doing the right things. Not just say, oh, well, I do deserve it, and you're staying as you are. You've got to improve yourself, develop that mindset, and use the right strategy. Then you can have the abundance that's in the world. And there is abundance in this world. As you help yourself, you help others. Remember that. You've got to help yourself first before you can help others. Okay? I'm talking about the rich and the poor, the rich and the poor. Well, it doesn't serve you to be poor. There's no whatever in that. It doesn't serve you. Make the most of your life by making yourself rich. Okay? By helping yourself, you help others. It's the rich that feed the poor. It's not the poor don't feed the poor. The poor don't feed the poor because they've got nothing to feed them with. It's the rich that feed the poor. Okay, so understand, making yourself financially abundant, financially independent, all right, gives you options and choices where you can do things, you can help. Money in the hands, I should be writing this down, but not. Money in the hands of good people can do good things. A lot of people got a hang up about money. Oh, money is bad. Money is just a tool. It's a tool to be used. Okay, and money in the hands of good people can do a lot of good things. So don't, one of the big things why people don't actually make it, because they sabotage themselves, because they've got something in their subconscious mind that short-circuiting their success when they think about money. And so it sabotage you. It won't let you acquire wealth, because you've been taught sometime in your past that money is evil, money is bad. Money is not. Money is good. Okay, and money in the hands of good people can do a lot of good things. So just to understand, let's stop the share. Right. So I just want you to just food for thought. Okay, I came from nothing to where it is today, and it's still growing. I'm trying to track it every day so you can actually watch the growing of $1 million portfolio. Okay, that's my goal, to get it into the 7 figures, and you will see it day by day if you follow me. By the way, talking about follow me, please like this video, hit the subscribe if you haven't subscribed, like the video, hit the notification button so you can be notified when we put out another video, which is daily, because I'm doing this daily. I'm showing you also consistency here. And because also the YouTube algorithm, to help it show it to more people, like, if you can like it, then it will help share it with more people, and hit the notification button and subscribe. And like I said, we're all good people, we all deserve the good things in life, okay? We have a free program on our website, right-hand corner somewhere, a little form, fill in and we show you free of charge how to develop the right mindset. There's no point in me telling you, you've got to have a good mindset, you've got to have a good mindset. Well, how do you do it? Well, I've created a course, a lot of free resources I've put together, and I've shown you, I put my spin on it, how I use them and what's worked for me to change my mindset, develop that attraction mindset that attracts money. And trust me, it works. Okay, it works. It's been quite incredible what's happened over the last 9 months. Okay, it works. So that's yours for free. Okay, and then some basic investment strategies to get started. Okay, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just talking about what works for me. And for those who are already in investment and they want more advanced strategies, we have that as well. Once you log into that, we can invite you to learn about more advanced strategies that we have. That's totally up to you, the altcoins and so on and so forth. But with that, I'm going to say, my name's Henry Smith from IamWealthyandRich.com. I am wealthy and rich, and you are wealthy and rich. You've got to start saying, I am wealthy and rich, even though you're not. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm telling a lie. No, you're telling the truth. Okay? So start saying it, and then start using the rest of the training, and you'll understand why you should say it and what else you should be saying. Okay? And some of the things that you shouldn't be saying. And start talking in the correct way, and you'll start seeing changes. All right? If you do exactly what I did, you will get exactly what I got. Okay, if you do half as good, then you won't get the results. But of course, it costs you absolutely nothing. It's my gift, because it's what's worked for me, and I want to show people the way, those who are really serious about wanting to change their life. You may love your job, maybe the finances are not so good, so maybe you can keep doing your job and develop a second income stream alongside of that. That way, you're not working because you have to. You're working because you want to. What a great position to be in, to be able to work because you want to work on your terms, not because you have to, because you need the money. That's a terrible place to be in. A terrible place to be in. All right. So, but you can all be in that position if you elevate yourself. Okay. In terms of wealth attraction, and then having the right investment strategy. Okay, so it's not about saying people shouldn't work or should leave their jobs. Do your job if you want to do your job, but know that you're doing your job because you love doing your job. It's your turn. I love my job. I'm doing my job, and I'm not, the money is great, but I've got money from other sources coming in that gives my family the lifestyle they deserve. And I'm just want to do this job because I believe in this job. You want to be a teacher. You're responsible for inspiring the next young upcoming generation. It means a lot to you. Be a teacher, but obviously, no disrespect. Living on teacher's salary you may not be able to have the kind of lifestyle that you and your family deserve. That's okay. It doesn't mean the job is bad. It's just what they pay for the job. But that doesn't mean your financial limitations don't have to end there. And I'm just using the teachers as an example. And I'm not saying teachers' salaries are not good. Just saying if it's not enough for you or for what you want to do, each of you are different. Some of you are earning a salary, it's more than enough. And that's fine. Some of you, if you could earn, if you can have whatever you have in your salary and have another times 2, times 3, times 5 on top of that and still do your job, you could do other things. You could pay off your mortgage, you can live debt free, when it's time to go on holidays, you can really go out there and enjoy your holidays, or your vacations or whatever you call it. So just money gives you choices, okay? But you've got to activate this first to get the money. So go ahead and activate it, implement a simple investment strategy, and then make an inquiry for more advanced ones. Great speaking with you. I'm going to end it here. This has been Henry Smith from IamWealthyandRich.com. I am wealthy and rich. You are wealthy and rich. Our mission is to help you learn how to understand the game of money and play it well. Okay, so have a great day wherever you are, and look forward to speaking to you tomorrow. Bye.